There are a couple of reasons to what led me to become a franchise consultant. One, I wanted to become self-employed and wanted to become a business owner. And really, after being in corporate America for 30 plus years, I wanted to control my own destiny and my financial destiny. And two, I wanted to make a difference in people's lives. By being a franchise consultant, I knew I would impact their lives by introducing them to business ownership. And I knew that would be very rewarding to me. And so those are the reasons that I became a franchise consultant, but also because my career, like many of my clients, was at a crossroad. And so I had to make a decision. And so I'm so glad I went the decision of self-employment versus another corporate job. The skills and talents that I bring to the table as a franchise consultant, I'll talk about a few. One, I believe that I build relationships quickly. I've had that in my previous career, I have that told to me, but I think it's important that a client trusts me, they feel comfortable with me, that I'm approachable, and they can be honest with me. So you have to build that relationship for all of that to occur. So I think I have that under my belt. I like to call myself pleasantly persistent. And so I will follow up with someone until they say, no, I'm not interested. And many of them thank me for not forgetting about them and being persistent, or like I say, pleasantly persistent. And then three, being passionate about what I do. I get up every day looking forward to reaching out to clients, to meeting people. And I think you have to have passion about helping others and helping them discover something new and changing their lives. And so I think those are just a few of the skill sets that help me be a successful franchise consultant. The most rewarding part of my work is truly being a matchmaker and helping match individuals with various concepts. So giving them options, and all based on what they told me was important to them as far as their criteria, what they want a business to do for them, what they enjoy doing, what is their investment budget. So I'm always listening to my clients to see what is it that they would like to have in a business, and then presenting 4 to 5 options to them and having them like really be excited about learning about these concepts, and again thanking me for doing the work and helping them be their guide on this journey is something that's very rewarding to me, and it's something that I really enjoy. Sometimes as a franchise consultant, it's not all rosy and pleasant. There are a few times where I have to deliver news that maybe the client doesn't want to hear. And as an example of that, the clients provide us with their financial information as well as the profile. And there are times when the client is not in a financial position, to invest in a business at this time, not that they can't in the future. And so having that conversation with them to help them realize that we don't want you to be in a position where you're having a hard time paying your household bills, that we want you to have enough excess so that you can withstand that first year. So never discouraging, but always encouraging about let's strategize and plan on what we can do and prepare to be more in a financial position to be ready for business ownership. And many times they understand and they know it in advance, but maybe they didn't want to face it, but they realize that, yes, maybe now's not the right time. And so helping them come up with a plan and following up in 6 months or a year and continuing to encourage them is important. So even though it's I guess you could say delivering bad news, it's always with a sense of encouragement and not to give up, and that one day they can get the dream of business ownership. I have the pleasure of working with many veterans in San Antonio, and one couple in particular, a husband and wife, Air Force veterans. They were featured actually on a news segment about their business. And he talked about how he knew when I presented this concept and the more he learned about this business, how he knew it was the right fit for him based on, he had these strong values from the military. This particular business, he said, had the same values and goal and alignment, the same mission that he knew about in the military. So he felt like, I'm home. This is where I should be. And so not only did he open his first year a few years ago, but he's opened another store this year, and he has plans to have one ready to go next year. So he really believes in the franchise. He really understands their values because those are his values. His whole family's on board, and he just has made it such a success. And it's so rewarding to see how happy they are and how fulfilled this business ownership has done, what it's done for their family. If you're thinking about possible franchise ownership, I would say to dip your toe in the water. It is more of an educational and exploratory journey than it is a buying journey. There's no cost for my services. And again, there's no obligation to buy. But in this journey of discovery and due diligence, you'll learn about something you didn't know about before. You'll learn about different industries. You'll learn about concepts. You'll get to ask lots of questions before you come to a point where you need to make a decision of yes or no. And just know that having an answer of no is okay as well. There's never going to be any pressuring from myself or the franchisor. It's just an opportunity to learn something new, to never have regrets, to say, I should have learned more about it. And then you'll make your own decision if it's right for you and your family. So my advice would be to go for it. Other than your time, there's no cost involved, but I'd love to help anyone out there thinking about it because it is a fun journey.